Hey there, it's Casey. I'm here at TaxSaleAcademy.com and welcome to our weekly tax sale question segment. Now, before we get to this week's question, if you are looking to learn more about investing in tax-defaulted real estate, make sure you go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. That way you subscribe to our channel right here on YouTube so you don't miss out on future tax sale training videos, which we post multiple times a week. All right, let's get to this week's question. This week's question comes to us from Devin. And Devin wants to know, are registration fees common for tax sale auctions? First off, Devin, thank you so much for submitting your question. All right, so a registration fee is just that. It's a fee required when registering for an auction. So when you go to sign up to register for that auction, you'll probably fill out some paperwork, show them your driver's license, and you'll pay them their required fee. Now, 10 or 15 years ago, it was extremely rare to come across a tax sale auction that required a registration fee. But over time, it's become somewhat of a profit center for many counties and many of these auction companies. Now, I would say that the majority of counties do not charge registration fees, although more and more are beginning to every single year. So a few things about these registration fees. First off, the amount can vary greatly. I've seen fees as low as $1, which quite literally pays for the paddle at an in-person auction. I've also seen fees as high as $500 or more. Now, the average seems to be around $50 at the time of this recording in the areas that do charge registration fees. Now, obviously, certain states do have higher registration fees than others. Secondly, this registration fee in some areas can be applied to the purchase, almost like a deposit, which we're going to touch on momentarily. And if you do not purchase anything, however, or you don't bid at all, that fee could very well be forfeited. And lastly, and this is obviously something you want to take into serious consideration, is what is the cost of that fee based on the opportunities that you have at that auction. If it's a very steep registration fee, and there's only one cheap property that you're interested in, it might not be worth it. So make sure you weigh the pros and the cons out. Now, to learn about the registration fees in your area, simply go to the county website or contact the department in that county responsible for the tax sales and ask them, do you charge a registration fee? It's very, very simple. Now, just so there's no confusion, there's a major difference between a deposit and a registration fee. A registration fee is usually non-refundable, and it is required just to register. The deposit, on the other hand, is going to be required in order to bid and win a property. That deposit will definitely go towards the purchase price of the property. Now, most areas will definitely require a deposit prior to bidding or immediately after you have won a property, where the majority of areas do not require a registration fee just yet. So do not confuse the two. In areas where they do require registration fees, be aware that you will probably have to put down a registration fee plus your deposit. Again, two separate things. Don't get them confused. So Devin, hopefully this has answered your question. Listen, if you have a follow-up question or anybody else watching this video has a question, feel free to leave it below this video or any of our other videos right here on YouTube. And if I can be of any additional help with your quest for tax sale success, there are a bunch of links down below in today's video description, including one to our primary website at TaxSaleAcademy.com. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.